Which is very good.
We go from there. He's got the big telephoto lens out, so clearly Supercards coming up next. Those
the man who can pick the difference between the supercars should have no problems with full-size cars.
Yeah, exactly. This is a walk in the park for a supercar commentator, absolutely. So it is still Simon Taberner leading lap 6, but boy oh boy, he is being pressured almost like he hasn't been before in the last 18 months of racing in the Dial Before You Dig Saloon Cars series. Of course, Wayne King dominated at Winton, and really there was no answer. No one had an answer for him that weekend. Gavin Ross now into position number 3. So that's doing that Victorian well. So it's Victorians 1, 2 and 3 at the moment. Gavin Ross across the line for Fratelli Engineering in Box Hill, Melbourne. Trailers as well, and Hill's now clear of his high-tech oil sign, charging down the straight, taking one of the tail enders. Kearns now getting very willing with Ryan Millian chasing them down, but Kearns and Travis Sharp very close side by side through turn 1. Travis Sharp has to yield as Kearns goes through. That's the first position that Sharp has had to yield this weekend, and Kearns sets out chasing down Andy Nallen for position 7 in this race.
Baxter Smith's got some problems. Exited turn 2, is now back behind Nallen and not going as fast as he was. One would suspect gearbox. That seems to be the Achilles heels with the Dial Before You Dig Saloon Cars. The one that causes the most problems within the class.
Having said that, those gearboxes cop an absolute pound.
It's not the fault of the gearbox, it's just the way they're used.
It's just the way they're used, that's right, they're used and abused out there. They're actually quite a good gearbox. I've seen inside quite a few of these gearboxes, very nicely put together. But have a look at this. This is the battle on the final lap of the race. We've only got 3 corners left to prove who can take out this race number 2. We've still got race number 3 to go this afternoon at 3:30, straight after the Kermo Tyres Australian Touring Car Series. Bit of a clean-up to do in the main straight between now and when the supercars come out, because they will be like hitting a brick wall if they... out there
back in gear to get over
absolutely. So onto the straight they come. This is the drag race to the finish. Simon Taberner, the Eurostar Diesel's car, number 1, comes right across to the checkered flag and takes the win over Travis Lindorff. But the fastest lap of the race goes to Travis Lindorff, the only one in the 49s and a new lap record, so he does drag something out of that race. Gavin Ross home in P3 for Fratelli Engineering. Trick Trailers, Woolworths, all on board there with Gavin Ross. Wayne King into P4. Gary Hills to Andy Nallen, a very close Travis Sharp.